Hi, it is Jeanette from the UK, my home studio in Far Forest Ceramics, and look who's come to visit me today. Hello, Nicky from Hartley Noble. Right, I'm going to try and lift this shelf up now with all these shards of glass, and you'll get to see what's on the next shelf.
Let me know if you need any help.
I've got to watch this thermocouple as I come up.
The bigger your kiln, the heavier everything gets, doesn't it? Oh. Oh. Oh, I love
Has Christmas started early?
Yeah. Gorgeous. I love how you've used the same glaze. You've got a set there.
That's what I'm trying to do.
They're not identical in the colour, although they are in the shape and the form.
So I've tried to do a few more sets so they look a bit more cohesive on a stall. So where are we going to go for first?
Stars.
Go on. You take the stars out then. I'll get this one.
Oh, I love how they all nest together.
Well, I wonder how they do that, Nicky.
And actually, it's really interesting to see how small the final piece goes compared to how
So we've got a nesting set of 3 stars here. I'll take one off there as well. So what I've used here is Spectrum's Christmas Red. And then I have done, I don't know what I've done. Is it Poppy Fields or is it, yes, I've then done Flux, zigzags on the edge, and then I've added one super thick coat of Poppy Fields on the edge. So I love those. I've done little tiny star feet on the back.
Peekaboo.
And they all stack, but I think I'm the only one who's got a set of 4.
I think you have,
because you were first bringing this out when I had a try with it, and then it ended up being a set of 3.
Yeah.
And I have used the smaller of the 3, so that's what I've made it on. And I literally didn't use the sponge on this. I just placed it over, pressed it down, and then I cut a sharp edge all the way around while it was on the former.
Would you say this is a more advanced?
It would work on the foam just as well.
Okay.
It would work both ways. So this, again, nice and easy to do.
Do you think this 45-degree chamfered edge is
perfect? Super
better
easy
for beginners than the straight edge?
It depends on the form.
Yeah.
The Christmas tree is challenging. So this is the smallest one, which has made this. So it fits on, but only just.
Yeah.
So it's shrunk quite a bit, but I haven't gone all the way down to the point. I've done them more shallow.
Yeah.
So I can get a nice, even, straight edge, because that's where I find it's hard, is actually cutting this edge so it's all even all the way around. So that's more challenging, is cutting the edge. And that is the larger one. Love mine. It's the and again, shows the shrinkage.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
So this is a 12% shrink rate on this clay that I use. So I've used a white stoneware clay body on that. So next, I think we take out the heart set that are the brown ones. Okay. Oh, I like these. Okay, hang on a sec. So not that one.
No.
That's part of another set. Right, there's the 2.
Oh, wow.
I like that. Ooh.
Lovely.
Oh, maybe that's one we try on a piece that you're going to have.
Look at that.
Right, we need to go right the way up here.
Oh, it looks like craters. It looks like a... Wow.
So
terrain.
That is sandstone. I've kept the backs raw. Just also easier for glazing, which I quite like. And I have done Mako sandstone, 2 coats all over. And then on the rim, I have done 2 coats of Spectrum Soft Aqua with 1 coat of Flux Blossom. Oh, the sun's in my eyes. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the little one there. I love that effect.
Yeah.
Because I find sometimes when you've got a flat area, it needs a bit of interest in it. So that's why I went with a glaze that had got crystals in it, which creates all those bubbles and texture.
And this is matte And this is gloss.
Yeah, I think they work really well, and they work
really
lovely. There's a little set together, little stacking set.
Yeah.
Nice. So then you spotted another one in there, but I think it's the same.
Gosh, there's another shelf underneath. There's 2 more shelves.
Yeah.
It's so... Gosh, there's loads in there.
It is. So
Amazing.
do you remember we did this one? Well, this is a set of 3 stacking. So this matches this one, which was the River Birch combo. So this is actually
the set of 3 for that.
a set of 3 stacking. I like that.
Yeah, lovely.
I like that. Right.
So these
we have a set of 2 stacking. I like those.
Yeah, they're so lovely.
Do you show those?
Really Christmassy. Really a bit Nordic.
Yes. I expect to see those in IKEA.
Yeah, no.
So stacking dishes. But let me show you. This was my test that I did. Let me get this one.
That one.
And I used speckled cottontail for the hearts on this one, which is the test. I didn't like it. So this is just plain white.
Yeah.
So this is
I like that better.
Spectrum's Christmas red and Mako's white gloss on it. So I prefer that. And then if we look at the other piece, this one, that's the finished piece. This one also cracked, but I had the speckled white and I didn't like it. And so we've gone for the white gloss, which I much prefer.
Yes.
And I could have gone for the speckled on this one, but white hearts. But I think when you look at the 2 together, you hold those 2. So this is a crack that I had in my last kiln because my kiln had actually failed and it had to be refired 3 times. So I quite like the speckle here, but not in the hearts.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer the plain white or the speckle?
I prefer this one. Although I think maybe if I wasn't thinking Christmas, I like the speckle against the red.
Yeah.
But
I just don't like it on the hearts.
No.
And this is Stroke and Coat. The white is speckled cottontail. This is Mako's white gloss. And the hearts are slightly 3-dimensional as well, which I like. There might be some more lower down. So whilst we've got 2 more shelves, they're extra sets, I think. Can you feel the sand on the bottom of them?
Yes.
So when you've got a large piece that you put on your kiln shelf with no feet on it, there's a tendency for, as it shrinks, it can stick to the kiln shelf and it can crack. So a tip that I learned, I think it was from Sarah Walton Pottery, is they put alumina hydrate and I use silica sand, but you actually put it into your jar of wax and then you brush it on the bottom just before you glaze them. So there's a little touch of grains of sand on the bottom of the piece. As it shrinks, it's able to move on the kiln shelf and so it doesn't crack. So all of my large flat bottom pieces without feet, I've put this wax with silica sand on the bottom.
So you wouldn't use cookies with flat bottom
because
pieces?
they could warp it slightly. So that has got a flat piece that's sitting directly on the kiln shelf and it needs to move. So on there, and you just literally brush it off.
Yeah.
And it's done. Now this doesn't look much down there, but I like it up close. And I don't know if I can show you on here. So this is 3 coats of Amaco's Rainforest, 3 coats of seaweed on the rim, Amaco seaweed, and then big blobs of oatmeal on the rim. Can you see that effect in the rim there? Because apparently this green is all the rage at Christmas. And I've got one here that's not yet fired. So that is before it goes into the kiln and after. So you can see where I've put the oatmeal. The white lines is where I've put the oatmeal. And you can see on the rim where I've put the seaweed and then rainforest all over.
It's amazing how it turns out, isn't it?
So that is literally, those 2 are the same.
Yeah.
And again, we've got a stacking set of 2.
You're very good at showing it to camera, I'm like.
I reckon, we need to get Nicky when she does her first kiln opening. She's got to do it on camera. And she'll have had a run through now, won't she?
Oh,
with
yeah.
a QVC practice.
Yeah. I'll be ringing you if I have an explosion.
Right. I think the rest are all going to be on a similar vein. So we have got another little reindeer. And we've got 3 more Christmas
red
jumpers.
and orange jumper.
I do like the jumpers, but they do take a lot of time and effort.
Yeah.
So we've got repetitions, but we're going to take the next kiln shelf out. And this should look quite nice, hopefully, from above. Okay, are we ready?
Take that from you, are you?
Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it?
Oh, I love this toasty colour that you've gone with.
That looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like all the little reindeers are saying hello to us.
I know.
So these are sets of 2, but there's problems on the noses, so I'm going to have to reglaze the noses. They've all got pimples.
Yeah. I like this. Is this a rounded rectangle? I like this set.
Yes, did I bring that one down with me?
No.
I haven't brought that one down with me. So yeah, the rounded rectangle.
It's such a lovely little set.
They're cute. And I think I've got a third.
Look how his nose lines up.
That wasn't intentional.
That's very clever.
I think I've got bigger ones down the bottom as well.
Yes,
so
the third one, yeah.
Yeah, so these, can you see the problem on the nose? So I'm going to have to retouch the noses.
So will you just get a paintbrush with the...
Yeah, so I'll literally just spray some hairspray onto them first.
Hairspray?
Hairspray, because if you try to glaze on top of this, it's not porous anymore, so the glaze isn't going to stick. So a light coat of hairspray on it, and then just let it dry, just a minute, and then it will stick the glaze on, but it will take ages to dry because it's not porous anymore. Paint it over the top with underglaze, put some clear gloss over it, let it dry, and then put it straight back through another firing. So it might shrink a little bit more again, but...
So would you put, if you've got a set of 3, would you put all 3 in, even if...
No, I'll just put the one, but these all need doing from the looks of it. Okay, so... I didn't bring down my set of ovals, but Christmas trees. Do you want to just get the Christmas tree moulds? Now, I don't know if anybody else has tried the Christmas trees, but I would say these are more for an experienced hand builder, because this angle in here is quite hard to stretch the clay over those angles and it breaks. So what I've had to do, and I don't know if anybody else has got any better techniques, but I have to actually add a piece of clay. So it's slab roll clay, I drape it over, I form it, and it always cracks at these points here, usually the big ones. And so I have to add a little bit of extra clay in to get it in, because that clay, even from cake decorating, you can't get that.
Because that's going to thin out as you're working
massively,
isn't it? And then the rest of it's still going to be the same.
So I've added more clay in and smoothed it in while it was still greenware, all at the point of the making. And that's how I get round these angles here, but it's a bit more challenging.
Cutting into it and then...
You can cut into it, then you've still got to put another piece into it. So I'll tend to press so it goes thinner. So from the inside, it's still one piece of clay. And then on the outside, I'll put extra padding so it's the same thickness, and then smooth those together. Because otherwise on the inside, you might see where you've got the join. While it's on the mould, you can't smooth it as easily. So we'll see if you can see on these pieces now how my edges are. So this is not the extra large one. These are one small and one medium size.
They're so lovely.
I have left the bottoms raw clay because I love this toasty colour of the clay. And let's just show you close up. I have used my air pen with a white clay body, so just like slip decoration, and done that to do the Christmas tinsel. And then the baubles, and then I've just painted the baubles with stroke and coat, and it's just got clear over it. So from a glazing perspective, these were super quick to do. The backs and the sides are raw. And they look lovely as a set of 2.
Yeah. Imagine that with some biscuits or something on it as a nice gift for Christmas.
And see, when I'm looking at these at that point where it's hard to get it to join, there, it's not, you can't see from this side, it's still continuous clay. But what I had to do was pack it a little bit. Yeah, nice.
I might interview you about that.
So I try and do a 30-minute video. And we're already up to an hour.
Right. Zip it.
And we've got a lot of glazing to do as well.
Zip it.
Then, well, no, whether I end up splitting this into 2 sections. I've just done some indicator hearts to go on the front of my glaze pots, cheetah, alabaster, and white gloss.
I shall just be your glamorous assistant now.
Don't worry, we can tidy up very quickly afterwards. And the last shelf. Okay. can't see any cracks. That's the good thing I'm looking for.
Oh, I love that.
So these will go to make a set of 3. There we go. Up a bit. And they should stack nicely. Oh, I can feel the silica sand on the bottom of these.
Is it okay to stack them when it's got rough on the base? It won't scratch?
Yeah, no, it's not going to scratch them. It's more about cutting your hands. Interesting how on the large ones, the red nose hasn't cracked on the underglaze. It's just on that joint
on the
of the
smaller
bottom.
one.
And then I did, have you got my hexagonal?
Yes.
Yeah?
Hexagonal form. So you hand built these.
So, yeah. So I used the Hartley Noble hexagonal boards and made these.
He's so cheeky. I love that.
And then I did some in the white clay body as well as in the toasted clay body. And I quite like the creamy white clay body as well. They're both nice. Exactly the same underglazes I've used. Oops. Exactly the same underglazes. But this is on a white clay body and this is on a slightly toasted fleck. CM 1067 from Cromarty Hobbycraft. Cute.
Just look how cute it's going to look with those other things that you made with the sippy cup and the bowl and...
Yeah, so I think on a table, hopefully, all these tones and colours are going to look really nice. So we finally finished the first kiln. We're supposed to be glazing today as well. The other kiln is literally going to be a 5-minute kiln opening. But yeah, what did you think of joining the kiln opening?
I loved it. Can I come every week?
You can definitely come every week.
Assistant.
But this is what I find is the super fun bit. You've put hours into each of these pieces.
Yeah.
And you know every crack, every dimple, everything. So when you see, like we saw that explosion, I'm not as upset now as I would have been when I first started to see that explosion. But I've learned from that.
Because something like that must take hours because you've got to hand build the cone first of all and then then
all the slip decoration work, which is a shame. But at the end of the day, somebody said to me, it's only clay. But you invest your heart in these pieces, you invest your energy into it. And if it's a commission, that's when you get super stressed. It's okay. I'll make another one.
Pressure's on to make another one.
So thank you, Nikki, for joining me for a kiln opening.
Thank you for having me.
We are looking forward to seeing your first kiln openings.
And I've seen how much you fitted into it as well, actually.
Yeah. I packed mine maybe a little bit tighter than maybe you should because it's about even airflow. But they do say if you've got taller pieces, put them in the centre and then stagger them so you've got your shallower height pieces to the side to give more room, because the air's got to move around so you get like even temperature. So if you block it all with lots of tall pieces and the kiln shelf is too tight, then the air can't move around. So as long as it's got airflow, that was all fine apart from the incompatibility with my exploding green glaze. So thank you so much for joining us and hopefully see you on the next one for the gold lustre opening.
Bye.
Bye.